Got 3 minutes with Ted Hill, a publishing consultant who works with a variety of clients, from above the tree line to Copia.
Bowker, many clients, a lot of conference work.
Well, since you're doing a lot of conference work these days, what's the big question that you're trying to answer for yourself at BEA this year?
Sure. Well, the question I'm trying to answer is the one that everybody is, and that is, what is the shift from the transition from print to digital publishing? And last year we all talked about it's coming. This is the year it's arrived. And so, like everyone else, I'm trying to figure out what it means. What does that mean in terms of your marketing infrastructure? What does it mean in terms of your sales infrastructure? What does it mean in terms of the systems that you need to support it? What are people actually looking to do differently for next year?
And are you seeing, one of the questions I hear constantly is, now that it's here, how do we monetize it and make money of it?
Yeah.
What are you telling your clients?
What I'm telling them is to try and figure out what you're going to do when they cut back on physical shelf space.
Okay.
We all know that the amount of space devoted to books in Barnes & Noble and the chains is declining. Borders is on its way out. And we have to find a way to educate viewers about new titles. And traditionally there's been nothing better than bookstores to do that.
So the big question in some ways is book discovery then.
Absolutely, absolutely. And online discovery is great for people who know they want to buy a book and know what they want to buy, assuming you've got your metadata in order, of course. But it doesn't help with the serendipity that happens. The work I did with Bowker, for example, we found that I think it was 30% of the people walk into a bookstore not knowing what they're going to buy. They just want to buy a book. And having it merchandised effectively on the shelves is something that's irreplaceable online. At least I haven't seen it yet.
Do you think that can you name one or two examples of companies you think that are effectively marketing to the digital space?
Well, the ones that I've seen who seem to be the most successful, and this is sort of the common wisdom right now, are the ones who are marketing in their specific niches. The Sterling Publishers of the world, or Hay House, and Harlequin is like the textbook example, where they really know who their audience is. But it is still really tough for the general trade publisher, who may serve dozens of different kinds of customers, to figure out where their expertise is.
And to what extent do you think that the sort of influx of self-published DIY and that entire movement that says that I don't need the traditional publishing infrastructure to support me?
Yeah, sure. You look at people who sell their own homes. If you have the energy and if you have the temperament and a certain amount of luck, it can be a great thing. It brings a lot of energy to the business, which I like. It brings a lot of titles in and fresh ideas, which is what it's all about. But I don't think traditional publishers offer so much more than the self-publishing model. Most people would hope to graduate to having a real publisher.
And in looking 6 to 12 months out, what is your priorities? What are your sort of personal, professional priorities over the next 6 to 12 months?
Personal, professional. I want to understand the new cost structure. I see publishers needing to shake cost out, and I want to understand personally, how they're going to do that, whether it's through digital printing techniques, whether it's through changing and outsourcing the systems they have internally. I see a very different way publishers to run their business, and I want to understand, what that model is going to look like that the rest will follow on.
And if people wanted to find you, Ted, how could they do that?
Sure, you can send me an email to ted@THA for TedHillAssociates.com. It's ted@THAconsulting.com.
Have a great BEA. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Ed.